bird's-eye view, obviously, that's how we can connect Facebook in our iPhone application. Okay, what we are going to tell about in 2 days. Actually, some of the example that we must need to connect, use Facebook in your application, and how to implement this, and then some real-world example. That means already some lots of application using this feature. Then how they are doing something like that, and why it's so exciting. Okay, let's see some examples like logging in Facebook. Then we'll try to get some information of the user, like getting the username, then retrieving friends list from the Facebook, and publishing to the stream, which is the most important thing for your application. This is the viral affection, you know, guys, this about this. Okay, logging in. Logging in is the simple process. You must create to a session. Then using this session, you will need to create a button in your code, or you can drag the button your application, which is the user interface provided by Xcode. Then it's done actually. When the user interface will come, then there will be a button to press press it for the user. Then he just give the name, username, password, blah blah blah, and that's simple like this. And getting the username, in the screen you are showing that when the user presses the login button, it's become the log out. It's automatically toggled by the Facebook SDK. Then I send a query in the Facebook user table to get this user name, and it's sent back to me. And I just get the name and post it in the UI view. So getting the user friend list. So how we can do this? This is a pretty simple way. That you know that Facebook.friends.get, there is an API call that by which you can get all of the user UID list. So when you get the UID list, you can query for each user information. Here I just gave query for the user name and their Discord picture. And this is an asynchronous process, so your main thread will not block. It just give your information asynchronously and just need to update. Okay, then publishing the stream to the feed to the stream. So it's one of our application developed by Tripart Labs. It's an IQ test process. Just we do like this. You have to put the data in the publish to feed stream in JSON format. Then define the application ID that you can get from the Facebook. Then just add it in your view. And when you will call this function that bring me the publishing to feed to stream, it will show, and it will ask the user, will he want to publish it in his profile or not. It will be depending on the user. So actually these are the basic example. You can do a lot of things, like you can make your custom query FQL, then getting the user, they will return its JSON format. Then you don't need to parse it JSON format to the native data. They have done everything. At least this is a 5 minutes work. Trust me, this is only 5 minutes work. You just need to download the SDK, then drag it in your application, Xcode application, then import the header, and that's all done. Then like when I create the session, you can do it two ways. You know that you can keep the secret key in your application, or you can keep the secret key in your server side. It's your choice how you want to do this. So here is the example, like I show you it in two ways. You can do either of the way to make the session. Okay, after getting the session, you want to do the login process. So when a session has been created, you need to provide the UID, that means the user information, universal ID. Then by the when UID created, you just create a button by code, or just drag it in the interface builder in your application, and it's all done. That I already shown it. So okay, good, next. So I already mentioned that when you get the want to get the user information, you just need to the FQL. Look at that. I sent a FQL select name from user while UID. So this FQL will send the query to the Facebook, and it will return in the callback function that when it's retrieve the data. So you just need to get the data and use it wherever you want. Something like this. the friend list. I just query for the user friend list. It's a long string, so I'm not going to explain everything. So just it will send the query for the user list. It will return a UID list of all friend lists. Then you will get in the array of dictionary. So you just retrieve, go through array and get each user information and use it in your application. And the published stream. Actually, I know I already mentioned that this is the viral thing of the of Facebook that you want to bring in your iPhone application. And this is a chain reaction. You all guys know this. So you just need to do the template data in your application. Put the template data in your Facebook dialog, template dialog. Then go when you want to show this template application in your application. So API call, we've already shown this. I have already shown you that how you can get the user information, how you want to get friend list or other things. Just you need to make sure that what you want and make the query, get the result in your call function and use it. That's pretty simple. Okay. So some real world example. I'm going to explain, show you some real world example like high school life. This was made by Tripart Labs. It's one of the most exciting application. And then Google. This is a social browser. This is also made by Tripart Labs. It was in top 25 in App Store. And who has the biggest brain? You guys all know about this application by Playfish. And this is really exciting. Okay. This is a high school life. So it's an RPG game. It's just like based on the high school life of these guys. So in this application, we use something like that. When a user will play it, he can invite his Facebook friend that you can play this game in iPhone or something like this. So you are doing we are doing this marketing from here. You don't need to do other things. Okay, right? Okay, next. Okay, this Google. This social browser, like you can see that Facebook Connect, Twitter, Add Bookmark, etc. So when you are going browsing different network, different web page, you want to share something to your friends. You don't need to do any extra thing. You just share it in your Facebook, then it will post it in your Facebook profile, so others can look at this around. Okay? One of the most exceptional thing they have done, the Brain Station game, that you can play this game in Facebook and you can also play this game in iPhone. So when you log in through your Facebook information in iPhone application, then it will update it in the Facebook part also. So you are playing one application in two platforms at a time. So you don't need to do anything. Just you are doing from a company perspective, you are doing getting your money double at a time. So it's a big thing that you can use in your application. Okay, so this is why it's exciting. This is exciting because you got millions of users in Facebook, you have millions of users in iPhone, made one application in Facebook and another with this application in the iPhone, and then just multiply your revenue. There is no exception in here because you just promoting user to use your application and get your money more. And this is why it's more exciting, and most of the application in the real world, they are using this. And that's all from my side, and thanks IBT to bring this event in Bangladesh, and we'll hope they will bring it more for this country. And thanks to all for sharing my listening my speech. Is there any question? Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me something about the Xcode?
Sure. Xcode, this is the IDE for iPhone development. You have to use Xcode for iPhone, any application, not for Facebook. Any kind of application you want to develop, you have to make and you have to install the Xcode. It's an IDE like Visual Studio. Right?
What language is used?
It's the Objective-C, C++. Objective-C, C++. You can also use Core C and C++ integrated with this. It's an amazing language. You will enjoy this if you use.
Okay, thank you.